Hey y'all, Treasury here with Picture Me Living, and I am in Barbados. This is my last day. I'm about 5 shades darker. So if you're listening to this audibly, check out the YouTube video. You can see a dark skin Trey. I love it. I've been in the sun and I've been using my sunscreen, so hopefully my shoulders don't peel like they do normally when I come to the Caribbean. But this is the last day. I'm kind of sad. Happy that I get to go home to my dog babies, but sad because this has actually been a great location. The number one thing I can take away from this is that I felt safe the whole time. Can't say that for a lot of places. Swimsuit details. I feel like this is from SHEIN because most of my swimsuits lately have been from SHEIN. I usually get like a 1 to 2 time use out of them. This one, I don't know if I'm gonna wear it again. It don't fit right at the bottom. I'm gonna take some pictures, obviously, because it's Picture Me Living, and you can see. And it's also a little bit sheer, and it's definitely not lingerie. So I'm like, why is it sheer? Like, I don't know. And I'm here with my son. So I actually pulled out another swimsuit that I was going to wear. And for the first time in my life, I said, nah, I'm with my son. I'm finally like having a mom conscious with what I wear. But it was like a thong bathing suit. And I've worn one of those before around my kid on vacation. But I was also in a relationship. I was with my man. So this is a little different. Like I can't wear that. And I'm just here with my son. So I packed that one back up. We'll save that for another day. This is a mimosa. So the resort that I'm at, let's talk about that first. I'm at this resort called The House. It is an all-inclusive resort. And I normally don't like all-inclusive. Why don't you like all-inclusive, Trey? Anytime I say that, people are like, wow, oh my God, I love it. You ain't got to leave the resort. You could just stay there. That's the fucking point of vacationing, is to leave the resort and live your life. Like, who gets on the plane? Who goes through TSA and does all of that, goes through all of that drama to go sit in a room and eat and drink all day? You could have done that at home, okay? I got some good jerk chicken recipes that you could do all of that at home. You could make you some mimosas at home. You could do all of that at home. So that is why I don't like all-inclusive, because you're married to that hotel because of the price you pay for the all-inclusive. However, I will do it when I know I'm not going to do anything. And I knew the last day I wasn't going to do anything. So I was like, let me try one out. Best decision ever. Now, before y'all go booking y'all flight and packing y'all badass kids to come to an all-inclusive, because that's another reason why I don't like all-inclusive. It'd be too many fucking kids splashing water everywhere. This one is adults only. This one is adults only. A couple hotels that I've been to recently have been adults only, and I forgot to mention that. You know, I'm just in a special place in life, right? Where I have this 18-year-old kid, and it's like, I don't have any kids. And it's been like that for a while. Like, I don't even be thinking to tell people, like, it's adults only, blah, blah, blah. But this adults only, even the prior hotel I stayed in prior to this, it wasn't the best. I liked it because it did give space. It was for like a family. And June and I are at the age in our mother-son relationship where he needs his space. And I need him to have his space, okay? So the hotel prior to this had 2 rooms, and it was a good price for 2 rooms. Anyway, because it was family-oriented, they knew to separate the pools, and they had an adults-only pool, and that is where I was. Caveat to that. So for the people that's on the other side of life like me, the young empty nesters, that's what I call us. Adults only means old people. It's not too many people like this. So that's why this is a whole topic for a whole nother podcast. It's not too many people that are this age that are fulfilled with kids, that have grown kids already. You got some people that are 40 with no kids, that have never had kids. That's a different mindset. I'm talking about this mindset right here. Like I have the maternal, I got the check in the box, I got the receipts. Like I am a mom, I could do it again. It's hard to explain. Like only old people are here where I'm at. It's no other 40-year-old people. It's only 60 plus in this vicinity. Okay. Now this adults only was a little bit pricey. So the adults only pool at the other resort was all old people. Got it. I still take that over the kids splashing me when I'm trying to read my fucking book. Get your fucking kid out the pool. Unless I bring my own kids or bring one of my, nieces or nephews, like, Get your kid the fuck away from me. I'm on vacation. And that's what type of traveler I am. And I'm unapologetic for it. My son just was never that kid. So I'm unapologetic for that. However, this resort, the age does fluctuate. It is still older than me, but not much older. So keep that in mind. Long story short, it can be boring. Okay. Until I find some more people, unique people like me, we're unicorns, right? Yesterday was Father's Day. When I booked this trip, I had no idea. Okay. I didn't even know Mother's Day was Mother's Day. I do not like holidays, and I'm getting to a point where I just don't celebrate them. And I had got to a point about 10 years ago where, social media was always in my hand, right? I wouldn't even log on social media on those days. I'm going to get back to that. I just don't like holidays. And I don't think that me not liking holidays should affect anyone else. Like, you should still celebrate your holidays. But what I do want to urge people to do is celebrate your mom and dad every day. Anytime you have a chance to grill for them, go over there and do it. Anytime you have a chance to pick up a card and say, Mom, thank you, do that shit. You ain't got to wait till May, whatever the fuck, to do that, okay? That's just, it's crazy to me, the overload of it that you see, and no one's in consideration for the people that are without on those days. They're just heavy overloading, and it is a flex. Having parents is like having a Lamborghini, and that's a huge flex. Absolutely. I think that until you have a friend close to you or you've dealt with it yourself, you won't understand that pain that people are going through when they log on social media and it's Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day, Happy Father's Day. Speaking of Father's Day, a portion of my name came from my dad. And I just saw a video. Y'all know I love to interject my social media findings into the podcast. Keke Palmer made a video why she named her baby Leotis. Women kind of give up when they pregnant. I'm just going to be honest with you. We just be like, you know what? I named the baby after you. I just want the baby out my belly. I'm tired. I'm tired. So, because I experienced that. She said that's what she experienced. And the baby dad just really wanted to contribute, and he wanted to combine their names, and Leotis was the closest thing. That is something that a lot of Black people do. We combine the dad name with something. I think it's actually dope. I really like that. I wouldn't trade my name for the world. I love the story behind it. It is, my dad's name is Tracy, and my mom really likes Stevie Wonder, my Sharia Moore, and she combined those two. I will say that the women that also try to celebrate Father's Day, that never sat well with me, My grandma raised me, so obviously I'm gonna celebrate Mother's Day with her. I show love to my mom on Mother's Day also. Um, but not one time on Father's Day did I tell them Happy Father's Day. I'm not telling my grandma Happy Father's Day. She's not a man. And there are great fathers out there. And if you're gonna celebrate that holiday, give it to the men that's great fathers, man. Like, you don't see the single dad celebrating Mother's Day. Like, that's kind of feminine. So let's not take away let's not take away the masculine holiday that was set aside for the men in our lives that are great fathers. I think that pressure, once again, comes from social media overloading us, the media overloading us with this pressure. And there are single moms out there that are holding it down for both parents. And I get it, and it sucks, sis, but it's not your day. It's not. It's not. Okay. If you want to celebrate Mother's Day again, like I said, you can go and do that. I wish more people would celebrate their parents every day. Okay. And I can't wait for the Mother's Day when my son slide me a couple dollars. And I'm not gonna lie, the Mother's Day when he was little and he used to be like, on the car, Happy Mother's Day. Like that really made me happy. But um yeah, let's stop combining the two. Let's please stop combining the two. It just comes off as bitter, angry. You knew he was a deadbeat. And if you didn't know he was a deadbeat, because that can come off as harsh to some women, you knew he wasn't shit. You knew. You knew. We see red flags all the time. And you knew. You knew. I'm going to stop myself right there. You knew, you made a decision, and I'm happy you made that decision. We happy the kid is here, but this ain't your day. This ain't your day. Okay. We gotta unload a little bit of how much we post on holidays. We gotta be a little bit more considerate for the people out there that's hurting, that are holding it down for two people, the people that, are bitter, that haven't healed yet, the people that have lost, and the people that have experienced trauma. Like, let's be a little bit more considerate about that. Just me being an Aquarius, wishful thinking. That was a good voice of reason of all sides, though, right? Okay. This one won't be long because it's 2 parts. I have 2 more things to close this out with. I had a bright idea to call 5 friends yesterday. Totally, like I said, I forgot it was Father's Day. And in typical treachery chaos, 1, forgot it was Father's Day. 2, people are Sunday fun day. 3, I'm on vacation and I want to fun day the fuck out of this Sunday. Okay. So 5 was a little bit astronomical. I had to scale it back to 3, and then I had to spread them out throughout the day because the 5 people that volunteered were all busy and I got overloaded. So I scaled it down to 3. I have a 30-minute podcast on Zoom with 3 different people, 3 different personalities, 3 different topics. One of them is an avid traveler. Another is, if you could tell me who my serial dater is that has been on the podcast before, you're going to win something. I don't know what you're going to win, but you're going to win something. The first person who could tell me that. So that's the second guest. And the third guest is someone I never met before, but they have really good energy online. And I was like, you know what, this would be a great time to meet you. We had a time zone difference, but we figured it out and we chopped it up. That'll air a couple days after this because I do have to figure out how to edit it all together. But I want to start a new segment on the podcast called 5 to 10 with friends, or 5 minutes with friends, where I spend 5 to 10 minutes talking to someone different each week. even if I'm just screen recording the FaceTime. I think that we need to check on each other more. We've been saying this for years, but I'm going to go ahead and get the ball rolling. We need to, maybe because I'm 40, we need to check on each other a little bit more. Just, hey, how you doing? What the fuck is on mind? You want to ask me a question? Go ahead. I'm going to answer it. Whatever you want to ask me, I'm going to answer it on the podcast too. Now, am I going to air it? I don't know, but depend on what you ask me. So let's close this out with just a few more Barbados isms. There are two seas, two bodies of water that combine at the north tip of Barbados. This behind us is the Caribbean Sea. I'm going to post what the Atlantic Ocean looks like, completely different. I was totally blown away by that. I did go to Rihanna Drive. They took me there. I thought it was kind of cool. She is a national hero here, as she should be. I do feel completely safe. I do like all-inclusive here. They have a lot of adults-only options. I will still give the name of the other hotel that I stayed in the details below. It is way more family-oriented, but you do have to pay for every single thing. Here, I haven't had to pay for anything. I sat down yesterday just to watch the beach. Somebody walked up to me with some shrimp and some toast with some, I don't know what the fuck was on it, but it was good. It was some spinach concoction. It was kind of close to like spinach dip, but not really. And some fried shrimp. I'm like, bruh. And then I couldn't even get the picture in time. I had fucked the shrimp up. I'm like, oh shit, I need to take a picture for the podcast. The shrimp was gone. Okay. I didn't even ask for that. I didn't even ask for this mimosa. I went to go eat breakfast. She like, man, do you want a mimosa? The fuck? Yeah. Hand here. Everyone is super friendly. I've said thank you a gazillion times because people are just constantly giving me things. Now, when y'all look and see how much this is a night, you're gonna be like, oh, that's why. I do think they have cheaper room options that don't face the beach. I guess I will say one negative thing. It's hot as fuck on this side of the island. There's no shade. The pool temperature is absolutely perfect. The water temperature is absolutely perfect though. So just be prepared. Have your sunscreen and be prepared to get a couple shades darker like me. Check out the next episode and please let me know what you think of the 5 to 10 with friends and let me know if you want to sign up. I'm calling. We can do multiple phone calls if you want. I don't care. Just let me know. See y'all next time.